guys, once again it's Melly and I am back. This is going to be a favorites video, so if you like my videos, please subscribe. Follow me everywhere, especially Instagram. I'm always posting pictures of my newest makeups or my newest looks that I do, or swatches or that type of thing. So, as I've said, this will be a favorites. My first favorite, and it's not going to be all beauty favorites either. It will be several different favorites. My first favorite has been I Love You Forever, and written by Robert Munsch, illustrated by Sheila McGraw. I've loved this book since I was a little kid, and I bought it the other day at Barnes & Noble, and I was reading it to my kids, and they love it. So it's a favorite that will continue for many years in my family, and it's a great favorite. So if you've never read it, please go out and buy it. You will love it. It's a tearjerker. My second favorite is three different types, and it's been my favorites for the month of March. I cannot speak. I have a cold, so please forgive me. The first one I have is BH Cosmetics, the polka dotted brush set, and this is a limited edition according to BH Cosmetics, so grab it while you can. These are the brushes, and they come with a set of 11 brushes. There's an eyeshadow brush, a liner brush, a pencil brush, a fan brush, which, oh, excuse me, a fan brush, which I have never seen this much brush tips in a fan brush before. I love this fan brush. It's my favorite. A blush brush, crease brush, a blending brush, a foundation brush. There's 11 brushes in here. These are the softest brushes I have ever seen BH Cosmetics have, and I've tried numerous of their numerous brushes by them. I'm sorry, as I said, I got a cold. It's in my throat. Everything, it's just nasty. These though are my favorite, and they come with a travel cup. You just stick these over the top of the brushes, which I can't even do right now because they don't want to go in. Stick them, clip them to the side, and there's your travel set. I love this set, and they're pretty cheap. BH Cosmetics has a reasonable price for all of their brushes, makeup, everything, and they're well worth it. Their makeup is highly pigmented. Their lipstick is creamy and luscious and beautiful, as well as pigmented. I love all of their makeup that they do. My next favorite is another set of brushes by BH Cosmetics. Okay, my next favorite is this other colorful set that I've seen on BH Cosmetics numerous times. These are the eyeshadows in the spoolie brush I'm about to show you. I forget the name of these sets, but I will have BH Cosmetics linked below, and you can find these sets. These brushes are so beautiful, so soft, as I mentioned with the polka dotted brushes. Highly worth the price. I love these brushes. So these are in everybody's price range brushes. Really, they are. They're well worth the price, and as I said with BH Cosmetics, they're very soft. They're the softest brushes they own. They are by far my favorite. And once again, with the polka dotted, like the polka dotted brushes, they come in with a travel case where you have a cover that you can snap over, and you can take them with you and keep them safe. And they're very soft. Oh, super soft. I love these brushes. Now, my next set of brushes is my holy grail brushes. These are the brushes I reach for whenever possible. The only exception to these brushes is one of my e.l.f. brushes. That's it. But I put eyeshadow on with these brushes. I put foundation on with these brushes. I put blush on with these brushes. I'm sorry, I cannot speak. I love holy grail above all, my favorite makeup brushes I own to this day. And they're super soft, easy to clean, well worth the price. And I bought a couple of them in sets. They have a starter set, a medium set, and a very well versed set, which means you're very well versed in putting makeup on. This is the medium set, and it comes with another brush, which I do not have. And if you haven't guessed yet, these are the Real Technique brushes. These are my holy grail brushes, my go-to for everything brushes. I love, love, love these brushes. This is the beginner set, which has eyeshadow brushes and a shader brush, all kinds of other brushes. And I'm sorry about the noise, my kids are in the background. And I just love, love, love all of these brushes. And then these are my bigger brushes, which I put my foundation on, my powder on, my cheek, my blush. All of this goes on with these brushes right here. I love, love, love these brushes. So on to my next favorite. My next favorite is actually a book I want to talk about real quick, and I put it in one of my other videos. It's my Divergent book. It's the latest book I've been addicted to, and if you have not read the series yet, please, please do. I love, love, love the Divergent series. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because recently Sephora came out with a set of eyeshadows. It's an eyeshadow set, and I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. So if you see my camera tipping, it's that reason. See that set over there? I love that set so much I bought 2 of them. That's my second set. I haven't started using it yet, but it's a makeup set. It has 3 eyeshadow palettes in it and 1 blush cheek palette and lip gloss. It all comes with lip gloss and a brush, and it gives you 3 different tutorials that you can do based on the Divergent fractions, people. And I've been wearing their blush so much. You can't tell because it doesn't look like because I'm not one of those people who rams their brushes into their makeup. I don't have to do that with this palette. This blush is so soft. This is the highlighter, bronzer, and then these are blushes. They are so pigmented. You can't really tell. But there's the Obscure Coral, and then here's the Misty Rose. I love these blushes, and when they go on your cheek over your foundation, they are awesome. They are by far my favorite blushes I have ever owned. I love that palette. I've actually worn that palette so much. It's funny how much I've worn it. It really is. And it's by far one of my favorite palettes I've ever owned, ever bought, and it was well worth it. But it's a limited edition, and they are sold out of them. But I want to mention them because I used them all March, so they are my favorites. And this is the Abnegation palette. I love these eyeshadow palettes. This is the Rooted eyeshadow palette, which I've used the most out of the 3 eyeshadow palettes. And this is the Dauntless eyeshadow palette, which is not my favorite because some of these colors are super dark for my eyes, but I have worn it. So, those are some of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I own. The next favorite thing, I just got this recently, and I've done a video on it, so it's either going to be loaded after this one or before this one. And this is my Urban Decay Electric palette. The colors are so freaking bright that they do have a habit of staining your eyes, so you really got to protect your eyes when you wear this palette. But I love these colors. They're so pretty, so gorgeous, so vibrant, so pigmented, as you can see. Oh, look at that. Just uber gorgeous, uber beautiful, and uber my favorite right now. I love how pretty that palette is. That is such a pretty palette. So beautiful. And I'm sorry, what you see me doing in between this is wiping off my fingers, because I am uber OCD about germs. So uber OCD, it's not even funny. So you see me wiping off my germs. So my next favorite is my newest thing I have gotten, and I love this because of the package. Look how beautiful this package is. Oh, this is gorgeous. Such a gorgeous palette. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at how pretty that is. Oh, the KVD. Kat Von D. I love Kat Von D makeup. It's so beautiful. I actually have one of her palettes included in my favorite palettes. And this is her foundation, and it's in Locket Tattoo Powder Foundation Light 45. I love this foundation. I wear this to set other liquid foundations because I have an oily T-zone. I have an oil combo skin, and as you can see at this pretty little buster right here, I get one of those at least once or twice a year on my cheek right here, and it comes in like a pimple. I try to clean it with salicylic acid, alcohol, all of that, and it just stays there and becomes like a sore, and it heals and go away in a couple of weeks. It's crazy. But this is my foundation powder, and it's by far one of my favorites. And it comes with a sponge, but I don't use the sponge. I don't like the fact that it comes with a sponge. And it comes with kind of a mirrorish silvery background here, which is kind of like a mirror. It's not a mirror though, it's just like a silvery background which you can use like a mirror. I love it though. It's my favorite new setting powder. My next favorite is my Better Than Sex Toofaced mascara. Oh, do I love this mascara. This is my die for mascara, okay? I have never tried Urban Decay, so if I tried Urban Decay, it might be Urban Decay because I am an Urban Decay fanatic. But look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this mascara. I do have a hard time with the brush though, trying to get all of my lashes well covered because of how curvy the brush is. But my favorite mascara, my go-to mascara right now is Better Than Sex by Too Faced. Love it. My next favorite is this palette is my favorite. It is the palette that I have gone to repeatedly. It is the palette that I have bought non-stop. Well, not bought non-stop. I own two of them. But it's the palette I use non-stop. And it's very affordable. It's the palette that I have owned and used the most. And it was my first palette next to my Urban Decay palette. My first palette that I ever bought when it came to makeup. And it's just Judy Time eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics. It's $15 on BH.com. It's a limited edition palette, so I bought two. I haven't used the other one because I haven't finished using this one. But as you can see, this has been a well-loved palette. Look at how loved this palette has been. This has been one of my favorite palettes to use. On it, it has a script quote that says, "Natural is beautiful, but makeup is glam." And if you don't know who Judy is, she is listed in my About Me section. She is a beauty guru on YouTube. One of the more popular ones. I love her. I love her vlogs that she does, her daily vlogs that she does on her family. Her husband, Benji, is just awesome. They're overall great family. Love them. They are by far my favorite, and this is my favorite palette that I've ever owned. It's well worth the price, very affordable. So if you want makeup and you want decent, high quality pigmented makeup, go get this palette off of BH Cosmetics. And they're cruelty free. They're cruelty free, and I believe they're vegan free. I believe. Okay, my next favorite palette of March has been It's Tarte Magnificent palette, which is, I believe it's now sold out on Sephora, but I love Tarte. Okay, next to Urban Decay, I will go to Tarte. Tarte has so many eyeshadows on it, so many different eyeshadows you can use, and they last all day on your face. They are gorgeous, they last, they are highly pigmented, and I just love them. This is the Magnificent palette by Tarte. These are eyeliners up here, all your eyeshadows here, and this is a blush right here. The only problem with this palette is that it's for lighter skin people like me. Not really, it won't really show up on darker, medium to dark skin people. So it's really just was for light people, but Tarte has so many different eyeshadows. I just ordered their new eyeshadow palette, which is their summertime palette that's coming out, which I haven't seen any beauty guru do a video on that palette yet. So when I get that palette, I will definitely do a video right away. It should be coming next week, and I will post it for you. And it's on the Tarte website. It's also on Sephora.com, and it's $36. And so